It was a really tough match. I mean, Android's one of the most, if not the most powerful player we have on tour right now, with such a great forehand and such a great rhythm from the breast line. So I had to run a lot today. I had to fight a lot today. So I just happy about it, and just really proud about getting the win in straight sets and making my first final here in Doha.
Congratulations, Carlos. You are one step away, one game away from lifting your first trophy here in Doha. How do you feel right now? This is your second time here in Doha, and you are very close. So how would you prepare to this final? That would be special for you.
Well, I will try to prepare as other finals. Obviously, I will try not to do anything different. From the previous matches, so I will try to approach it in the same way. Just really happy to give myself the chance to lift the trophy here in Doha for the first time. My second time playing here, so it's a great feeling. So tomorrow is going to be a great day. I'm really excited about it. Really looking forward to playing my first final here. So. I will try to sleep well, to prepare well for in the morning, and get ready for the night.
Hello, Carlos. Congratulations for your match. First of all, that was a great match. A lot of roller coaster, but you managed to win it in straight sets. I would like to ask you about the atmosphere today in Doha, as the crowd was lifting you up from the very first point, from your first match, and as it is one of the only 3 tournaments that exist in the Middle East. I would like you to tell us about the atmosphere here in Doha.
Well, it was a every day, but I think today was a little bit more full, the court. So it was a great atmosphere, a great feeling, a great support that I received. I could hear, some fans cheering to Andre, which is great, having both sides. But talking about mine, I felt the love, I felt the support. Obviously, in this kind of matches, really tough one and close ones, the support and the love from the people helps a lot, and then have a really important role in the match, which I try to take the most of it. So just happy about live this experience, about the people here and the support here, and as I said, I'm just really grateful for them since the day one.
Congrats, Carlos. You kept getting ahead in this match and you kept coming back. What do you think made the difference in the end? Did you change the decision making? Was it just a question of getting one more ball back, or a mindset thing?
Well, sometimes it's difficult. It's just sometimes it's just have a lot of mistakes, and I just choose not the right thought, or in the right moment. So, but I think that's part of my game, I guess, and I'm trying not to let that happen very often. But I think when you have a lot of shots in the book, it's always great, because the other player are not expecting, or he doesn't know what's gonna happen next. But at the same time, tennis is about making decisions in about 1 second. So when you have 3 or 4 decisions in your head, and you have to choose the right one in just 1 second, sometimes you choose the bad one. So it's tricky, but that's how I play tennis. That's how I like to play tennis, and I have to accept it and live it with it.
Ciao, well done. You will reach number 66 weeks as number 1, like Yannick, because now he cannot overcome you before in the clay season. How important for you is to be the actual player with more weeks as number 1, and how important is to have this gap broader? Did you expect that Sinner last night would have lost, or you were surprised? Did you see anything?
Well, it's it's going to be a great number. Obviously, a goal for me is just to stay in the top as much weeks as I can, and trying to play the finals of every tournament, which I'm just really happy that I'm able to do it. In the last tournament. So it's I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised that Yannick lost, but at the same time, I know what the players are capable of. For example, there are some players that are really dangerous because when they have their dates, for example, Mensik, and a lot of players that their problems, I would say, is the consistency to play at that level every match, but when they have their days are really dangerous, and they can beat anybody, including myself. So I was surprised in a way, but at the same time I wasn't at all. But just happy to see myself with a big gap on points, but I will try to still focus on it.
Last in English, please.
Hi, Carlos. Amazing level today. I want to ask you, people love comparisons in sports very much. Some would say you have the flair of Roger, the athleticism of Rafa, and of course now a similar serve to Novak. So did you try to implement some of their game into yours, or does a sort of thing like this come naturally?
I mean, that's my style. That's myself. That's how I grew up. Obviously, I look up to Roger, Rafa when I was younger, trying to imitate their things. But once you're getting older, just trying to define yourself, to define your kind of tennis, and I think that's what I did. At one point, and I knew what my style was, and I started to practice that. So right now, this naturally comes naturally to me. So I haven't imitated anybody in this sport, but people have talked it because it's having the big three there. Probably a lot of players, or right now you can see every players, and you can think about, okay, this search is from him, this search is from that one. So, but I think everybody has their style, and nobody have copied anybody in the sport. So, for me, it's just